Hey, I'm Nick Custer, and this is Jennie Moench, and we are the Greater Flint Creative Alliance Showcase. Welcome to our March show. I am a local poet, performer, actor. You might have seen me out in the streets doing poetry. Jennie, you want to introduce yourself?
I am a author and a painter, and I'm trying to put this jacket on because I promised Joel that I would wear it. Joel Rash, because this is, let me turn it around. This is the Flint logo.
Yeah.
Yay, Flint logo.
That's what's up. It's good to finally have something like that back in town.
Yeah,
when are they opening up?
You know, I don't know, but I am anxious. I've been helping them on Saturdays to clean up. If anybody's interested, you can volunteer on Saturdays at about 11 o'clock, and we're just sweeping and doing, like, it's really not tough stuff.
Just come and say the Creative Alliance.
And we eat pizza. I mean, it's really not.
That sounds like a blast.
But it keeps you in the loop if you go, so it's
awesome.
fun.
You want to talk about the Underground channel? Oh,
and the Flint Underground channel. And if you are not currently watching us on the Flint Underground channel, you should look at it. It's Flint. If you go to Flint Underground, the Flint Underground, and it's a YouTube channel, then you can see full-length videos of, like, the art walk. We have a really good art walk video on there right now, and it shows you what's going to be at GFAC and Buckham for the art auction, which is Friday. It also has music from Arlo Zahn, and then I also filmed in Page's bookstore, where All Day Monday was playing, so we have one of their songs on it, and them playing it. And then also I interviewed a few of the artists. And then at the end I went to Polly's thing at the Good Beans Cafe, and I got a lot of footage of, I got Rachel King, I've got you doing one of your poems.
Sure.
And then I also have, and the last person is the basketball fight, and I have quite a bit. Yeah, I have a long segment of them. So anyway, it's an hour long, but you can, you know.
And you're trying to just get a designated spot for all the Flint talent to kind of have their videos up, and
we've got the video of the collab night from last month too on there, which is great, and that's in 3 parts. I'm going to start trying to put them all in one part, but it's just that they were so long at first. And
sure.
But I put hour-long videos on there now because you can skip around if you get bored, I guess.
And if people are interested in sending you videos, where do they send that to?
Oh, they can friend me on Facebook. They can send me the link that way, and that's Jennie Moench, M-O-E-N-C-H, or they could email me at JENNY6300577 at yahoo.com.
Awesome.
Or they can come to a meeting, Creative Alliance meeting, every Wednesday at 7 o'clock in Churchill.
Except for that third Wednesday, of course, which is coming up this week. And instead of meeting at Good Beans Cafe for our monthly open mic, we're going to be meeting at the Elms Gallery, which is a brand new gallery out in Flushing. It's going to be awesome. It's in a professional building right at the corner of Elms and Flushing Roads.
Yeah, it's not even in Flushing quite. It's right on the border, but it's on the north east corner of Flushing and Elms Road.
Awesome. It's going to be the normal collab time, 7 to 10. It's all free, so come on out, check it out.
Yep, go into the basement.
And if you guys don't know, the Creative Alliance is made up of artists, activists, painters, poets, organizers, dancers, actors, models, photographers, filmmakers, writers, DJs, musicians, designers, comedians, and performers. Our mission is to organize events and activities that support art, culture, education, and the community. We want to encourage an atmosphere that makes people proud to live in Flint. If this sounds like an organization that you'd be interested in joining, again, we meet on Saginaw Street at Churchill's every Wednesday at 7, except for that third Wednesday of the month, which we usually meet at Good Beans Cafe on Grand Traverse and First Avenue. And this month we're meeting at the Elms Gallery at Flushing Elms. So check it out. We also have a website, www.flintca.org. And we have a Facebook, of course, where you can check all the information out. Today, we have some awesome guests. First up, we're going to have Brian Stadler, who's a local artist, part of the Elms Gallery. I think he's doing some shows coming up, some movies. And then our musical guest is going to be the Decker Street Music Department. If you haven't seen these kids, they're awesome. They got some wild sounds. It's just a 2-piece. So stay tuned for that. It's going to be great.
And they also have some music in the, it was the, not this month,
show.
it was the
2 months ago. It was in January.
Yeah. The January Art Walk. If you go to the January Art Walk video on Flint Underground channel, you can hear some of their music because they were there playing while we were doing the skateboarding thing inside.
At the Union Hall. Yeah, it was great.
Want to read about the live cam?
Do it up.
Yep, the live cam will not happen this month. We're not going to have a live cam. Because if you saw last month's show, you'll know that we had to find a cameraman, and unfortunately, the old one wasn't working out. But this time we plan to do a thorough background check. And we're going to get a new cameraman. I've already got one that I'm thinking about. And I think next month we're also going to show a little promo because the Decker Street is going to have a show on April 14th. And I want to go to that. I want to film it in its entirety and put that on the Flint Underground channel. And then what I'll do is I'll take a little promo of it and I'll show that on next month's show so that you can see what it's like, and then you can watch the full-length one if you want.
Sounds awesome. Let's go to our announcements real quick.
Oh, and this is the next one is my apology. Yes, I did make my apology.
Say your apology.
Yes, I apologize for inviting French horrors and pirates to the art walk last month. We were criticized for making a shout out to all the for the art walk in March for making it pirate and French horror friendly. And so we've actually even put a little video together about it, and so at the end of the show there's going to be a little video, and if you want to watch it, it's kind of entertaining. Okay, and then one more announcement. We got to do that, you know, it's kind of a delicate situation, has to do with Michael Moore. If anybody's been following the show, you know that we've had this little problem, Michael Moore wanting on the show, and well, we left it up to the viewers to decide. What was that noise?
I think it was outside the window.
Oh my God, it's Michael Moore.
No way.
What is he doing here?
Hi. This is going to be kind of difficult now.
just like a band-aid, just tell him.
Yeah. Well, yeah, like as I was saying, well, we've been having this little problem with Michael Moore, just wanted on the show, and we're nothing against Michael Moore. We have no problems with Michael Moore, but we left it up to the the reviewers to decide whether or not he was going to be on the show.
Yeah.
And so we took this little poll, and well, we got back some of the answers, and some of them,
Do you want me to read a few of them?
Well, yeah, go ahead.
Here's just a little
some sampling of
some samples of what our viewers say about Michael Moore, whether or not we should let him on the show. First one that I think is pretty adequate. Don't let Michael Moore on the show. He didn't show up for my kid's birthday party like I asked him to.
Yeah.
That's one strike, buddy.
Well,
Viewers, it's a viewer choice. Michael Moore made fun of me in school.
Yeah, well, he's from the area.
Come on, buddy.
Happened.
He refused to autograph my boob.
Oh, well,
I hate Michigan State. Don't let him on. I mean, that's a pretty good reason, I guess, right?
Yeah, but it's kind of partial. I mean,
Yeah. My sister has pet rabbits. We all hate Michael Moore now.
Yeah, that was kind of.
Yeah, it was a situational problem. I mean, you guys can see where this is going. So, we only got one positive message, and that was, that was the letter we read last month on the show.
Yeah, this letter that you read last month.
Maybe we could put up to a vote again sometime in the future, but
unfortunately,
sorry, Mike. Thanks for coming all the way out, though.
Yeah, it's really nice. And
we appreciate it.
We can try again. We can see, because views change, things happen. You never know.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it could be something in the future.
We'll see what he does for Flint in the meantime, and we'll get back to him.
Yeah. Okay.
So if you could just escort him out.
Yeah. Yeah. So if you want to become a member of my Creative Alliance, have we talked about that yet? We talked about the meetings.
If you want to become a member of the CA and have your event announced, get a hold of Jennie on Facebook, and she'll be sure to keep you in the loop. Also, if you want to pay to be a sponsor, it's only $25 for the show. Friend Jennie, or go to the website flintca.org for more information. And remember, anyone can show up to a CA meeting. You don't have to be a member, you just have to show up. They're every Wednesday at 7 p.m. at Churchill's, except for that third Wednesday, of course, which is our monthly collab night. You want to do events?
Yeah, you're so good at reading stuff here.
Practice. I'm here.
I'll just put in my 2 cents if I need to make a correction.
Sure. Alright, we'll just go through this real quick. The Women's Night Out, Thursday, March 22nd, 4 p.m. to 2 a.m., I'm assuming. Free and open to the public. Same day, or it's at the U of M Rec Center. It says 4 to 8 and 4 to 2, so I'm going to say 4 to 8 probably is the right time. Work out, pamper yourself, and shop until you drop. Cool Cities Art Auction is going to be this Friday.
Yes.
That's March 23rd from 5 until 10 p.m.
Go to Churchill's to get your tickets. If you don't already have a ticket, go to Churchill's first because that money goes to the CA.
Right, if you do have a ticket, the first place you go, I believe, it gets the money from your ticket. So we'll be the first one, start at Churchill's,
and
see some cool art and make your way down and support your local everything.
GFAC, Buckham,
yeah,
Capitol
lunch studio, yoga loft.
Yep. All of them have art, all of them have food, all of them have wine or beer, and all of them have entertainment.
For sure.
What's our entertainment going to be? Isn't it?
Our entertainment will
is it on
be thickest. No,
it's not thickest. It's a trio. The Ben Stadler, or not Stadler. Ben. Anyways, it's a trio.
That's what's
Ben. It's Benny, right?
You talking about Benny Slater?
Yeah, there we go.
Slater.
I couldn't think of what his last name was.
Benny Slater's
I'm pretty sure.
Definitely come to Churchill's first and check that out.
Okay, cool.
And if you still like to donate a piece or $50 gift certificates worth at least $50, we can provide you a free ticket
for 25.
which is worth $25.
So get a hold of us, and you can also Facebook us on the CA Facebook page because they have one, and that's a real good place to keep tabs on. Yeah, if you Facebook. So.
Awesome. Thickest Thieves will be playing in Saginaw at the Hamilton Street Pub and the Red Rooster. They're playing in Hamilton Street March 23rd, 10 p.m. And I believe March 25th is the Red Rooster. Is that what it's reading here? And it says Ski Town Style and Thickest Thieves team up for 2 nights of Ragers. So you gotta check that out. The Red Rooster's in Muskegon. Excuse me. Hamilton Street Pub is in Saginaw though. Orlando J. Roberts, March 25th at the Flint Public Library, will provide an afternoon of Calypso and Caribbean Island groove music from the Detroit. So be there for that. That's 4 to 6. That's free too. WrestleMania. I don't really care. Flint HorrorCon will be Saturday, April 7th. It's the same day as Hash Bash down in Ann Arbor. So if you're still in town and you want something cool, HorrorCon's from 7 p.m. till 10 p.m. You can get tickets at ticketriver.com/event/2796. ticketriver.com/events/2796. It's one night only. You get to see Casey from some horror film. I forget, it doesn't say the actress's name, but it's some Casey from a horror film 30 years ago. Which sounds pretty cool. It's at the Masonic Temple.
Have you seen that, Mike? Speaking of horror, I'm just changing the subject here. Did you see the Marilyn Manson video?
No.
It was only on for a minute, but man, that was pretty wild.
Yeah.
That's
some wild people talking Marilyn Manson outside the bar in Detroit
you saw
last
it?
night. It was crazy.
It was crazy.
At 625 on Saginaw Street, which is like a partial sometimes gallery, Charlie Boyke and Iser Nicola will bring a collaboration of ideas involving metal, fire, aerosol, and brush. And Matthew Anderson and Brian Presser will also be selling art walk. That's going to be, the event's called Aerosol and Sparks. It's going to be, I believe, during Art Walk, which is Friday, April 13th, 6 to 9 at 625, which is right off Saginaw on 2nd Street. So check that out. The Michigan Compassion Care Center, 1222 Glenwood Avenue, on April 14th, which is the Saturday at 7:30. We'll have a show and cookout. It's going to have Y-Bark and Hathcock present 8 acts for your listening pleasure, including Decker Street Music Department, Nisa Seal, hell yeah, Wendy Pfister, Rotten West Indian, Christina McCollum, Ryan Gregory, Rachel King. Rachel King's a shit. 1876, and DJ Naughty, of course, is awesome. Shout out DJ Naughty. Doors open at 7:30. The cookout, $5 cover at the door. Do not miss that show. I will not miss that show. That sounds awesome. Those are the events I got.
Cool, great. Okay, good. So we're done with that. Now maybe we could just do the sponsors.
That's right. We're going to get up on the sponsor page.
Yep, sponsors. Are you want to read the sponsors?
Cool, yeah, let's do that. Let's start with the Flint Project sponsor. That's Jennie's own book. It's called The Flint Project Volume 2. The scrapbook of Flint consists of local art, poetry, and interviews with very few key people from Flint, as well as Jennie's own observations, stuff that's done here. She tries to name names, give anyone who has been a part of the Flint scene an idea of what we do for fun. On sale at Page's Bookstore on 2nd Street, Good Beans Cafe on Grand Traverse and 1st Avenue, or online at lulu.com. I am the other sponsor this month, and I'm putting out an ad for my new chapbook. Nick Fuster Clucks Burn It All and Truck It Up, available now for only $3. You can download it for $2 off my website, nickcuster.com. It's NICCUSTER.com. Or you can find it in my backpack bookstore. Hit me up on the streets if you see me. Get you a deal. Autograph is included in the price.
That's cool.
The next thing I want to say, well, those are our only sponsors,
Yeah.
but you too could be a sponsor. It's only $25 to the CA, and you will be helping us pay for this program as well as promoting yourself with one of Flint's coolest grassroots organizations. That's a lot of words. And now let's go to our first guest, Brian Stadler.
So originally from, remember you did a little
Yeah,
bio there, Rita?
I like your
You can
bios.
tell me if I'm wrong.
Okay. Jennie,
I make
you're the
these
funniest
bios.
bios.
Brian's originally from Clio, Michigan. He went to school at Specs Howard School of Media Arts and worked at Fox 66. Whoa, that's Fair and Balance channel, right? And now you are one of the artists at the studio space at the Elms Gallery.
That is correct.
Where we will be having the collab night this month, which is Wednesday, as a matter of fact.
I will be there.
Awesome.
And you sent us some JPEGs of some of your artwork.
I did.
And I don't know, what do you want to talk a little bit about yourself first?
Yeah,
And then
let's maybe get a little life history, get a little context for Brian Stadler.
Right on.
So, how long did you work at 566?
I actually only worked there for a year because that was something like I've strived to be doing for like my whole life, like the video thing. And then once I started doing it, it was just like in a room, in a box, like pushing buttons, not being creative, which what I wanted to do was get into it to be creative. And it just wasn't giving me what I wanted, so I just kind of had to put it to the side. But I was interested in the video portion of it.
You do all ends of it. You're both an actor and a director and a filmmaker.
Yeah, I like to try to do everything. I like to run the whole gambit. So yeah, it's just a big.
What's your favorite position and all that?
I like to act, really. Like I found that recently. Like that's the thing that really like grabs me, and
I saw you in Embers.
Oh yeah. Embers was like one of the first plays I did, and yeah, it was really enjoyable.
Tell us about some of your recent stuff you've done film-wise, like acting.
I'm actually I'm in Charles Shaver's web series Rats through Atomic Swan Productions. I play a hood rat. So the new episode is coming out, I think either today or tomorrow. So keep a lookout for that. You know, it's pretty good stuff.
So it's on Atomic Swan's page, or
yeah, he puts it up on YouTube. I think he'll be sharing it on Facebook, and yeah, I like the Atomic Swan film page. You know, keep updates.
What do you play? You play a hood rat, but like what's
my character's named Roger. Yeah, I'm just basically kind of a stoner hood rat kind of guy. So it's just a lot of comedy and
cool. It's a comedy?
Like that. Yeah.
I would think maybe it would be horror. It's not horror at all?
No, it's like a comedy. It's this episode, it's called Thursday, I do believe, and it's like a spin-off of Friday, the movie. So it's like kind of like a wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Before the weed man shows up.
Yeah. So it's pretty funny.
That's cool. So some of do we have the JPEGs for the art ready? Let's just take a look at that real quick.
Let's see. Okay.
Awesome. Now tell us about this pic.
Yeah, that's one of my newest ones. Actually, that is one of my first ones right there. Just a bunch of random stuff. But all this stuff is actually being shown at the Elms Gallery right now, which the retail aspect of it just opened up today. So everything's really starting to get rolling right now with that. So you can come check that out. Come to Creative Collab Night. Check it out.
What were you thinking about? What was this? What is this supposed to?
Well, this was like one of my older ones, and I was like really into zombies at the time. So I did my buddy up in some prosthetic makeup and stuff like that. And I do kind of that kind of stuff too. Yeah, and it's just something aesthetically pleasing that I like visually. So so it worked. I don't know. I liked it.
That's awesome.
Do you have some more?
Yeah, there's like 3.
Yeah, what's this?
That is a radiator.
Whoa, it's a radiator?
Yeah, it's kind of an abstract shot, a radiator. It's a projection. I do like projection photography and art, and so that's one of the styles I do right there. It's another different kind of thing. But
what drives you to generate these images?
What's that?
What like hits you, sparks you to make this type of work?
To be honest with you, I met this guy by the name of Ron Mann. He was my neighbor, and I had done projection before. But he's like a big artist, like had a bunch of stuff in Chicago, and he was up in Clio just chilling. And I ended up being his neighbor. I fell in with him and just kind of grew with him and kind of evolved, and he kind of showed me the ropes a little bit and inspired me to do some of this stuff. So I've been rolling out with some of this, and I'm just now finally getting my art out there and showing it to people. I normally just did it for myself, but now I'm kind of in that mode where I want to start pushing it and see kind of what reception I'm going to get from it and everything.
So do you just take random shots and then look at them on the computer and decide what to do with them, or you have this thought in your mind before you even shoot the picture?
Both. I mean, I'll have setup shots where I'll know in my mind exactly what I'm going to do and how I want it to look and manipulate or whatever. And actually, I do want to say, none of these are Photoshop manipulated at all. It's all straight up, like, on the fly. Yeah, well, some of the setup shots, I set them up, but yeah, just none of them are altered through Photoshop or anything. So.
Oh, really?
I'm like in my mind, I want to make sure I am not manipulating these at all.
Wow.
It's all manually done. So.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
cool. Just something weird in my head. Don't want to do the Photoshop thing. Yeah.
What, there's some more, isn't there? I think
there's a couple more images. That's my newest one right there.
Talk about that real quick.
Yeah, it's a spot in Flint. It's called the All Out Show. It's a great gallery for graffiti artists. Tons of great graffiti there. It's real gritty and real art, opposed to being in a gallery where everything's pretty and nice. This is raw art, and it's, I feel should be looked as just the same as fine art, so I took that shot while I was there recently, and just kind of spoke to me when I saw it.
Cool.
Is there another one?
Yeah, there's a few of them.
Let's see here. I think there were 5. Ah.
Yeah, that's an older one, but people seem to like that one a lot. That's like a silhouette shot of my friend I set up a little while back, but just the shot itself is just like something about it.
It's religious.
It does look religious, but people take whatever they want from it, and I always like to do just things that are aesthetically pleasing to me, and then see what other people think about it as well. So.
I see you use a lot of color in a lot of your shots. This one's almost black and white. Do you like color? I mean, some people just do black and white. And
I like to do
shadows.
everything. I'm not gonna pick one style or the other. I'm gonna do everything. Just because I like to do everything. I'm not gonna typecast myself in any style. But I tend to go more towards the color nowadays than the black and white and stuff like that. But
do you do things like weddings?
No, actually, I'm not into portrait photography or anything like that. I do strictly basically art shots and that kind of stuff, away from the more traditional portraits, and nothing wrong with that. That's just not me.
So then you are a real artist. I mean, you're not you don't prostitute your art at all to compromise it to take other photos for on consignment, or do you do consignment at all?
I'm open to anything, really. I mean, I'm ready to do anything, everything creative, so I'm not gonna put myself in a box either. So I'm willing to branch out and see what else is out there as well. So
sure.
Yeah.
So we want to talk about a little bit about the Elms Gallery and
Okay.
your position in that show. So
Yeah.
you're,
Oh wait, we got one more image. Is this another image?
Oh yeah, that's another one of the
that?
Radiator series.
it looks like a line of trees out in the middle of the woods or something.
Yeah, it's a photo that I took that was manipulated. Like I said, none of this is photoshopped, but yeah, it's one. I got one more other Radiator image. I haven't actually produced yet, but I eventually will get a series of 3 of the Radiator ones, as well as the graffiti ones. I just haven't gotten around to producing it fully yet, just because of money reasons and whatnot. But if they're there, it's out there somewhere. So.
Are there any more?
I think those are the only ones that I brought with me.
Yeah. Okay. Is it?
But yeah, come out to the Elms Gallery and
what's this?
come check out some of the stuff for sure.
So how many pieces do you have in the Elms show?
I have 5 right now.
Okay.
Just kind of working with that number right now, but I'm always, doing new stuff and preparing other projects and, moving forward. So.
Does the gallery have regular hours so that people can look at your work even if it's not a show?
They are working all on that stuff right now. Everything is still in the very beginning stages. We're just opening up the retail end of it right now. So we're just kind of feeling our way through it, and I'm not exactly sure 100% on that, but more information will become available soon.
Do you know some of the other artists that are going to be in the gallery?
Yeah, actually my buddy Paulie, we share a studio space in there. There's tons of great artists, amazing artists in there, so I would encourage anybody just to go check it out. I mean, because the amount of talent that's in there is just unbelievable. Everyone is just awesome.
And then Wednesday will also be an open mic,
right?
So if you're interested in listening to poetry or music or something, you can come for that. And there'll be an open canvas so that you can paint if you want, and look at the art. Yeah, it'd be a great opportunity to come and see both sides of it, do the creative collab, and then see what else the gallery has to offer, and see what's going on and what's popping up. And they still have space there too, I believe, don't they?
I think space is getting limited because I think all the suites are filled up. Yeah, but you know, it's still a process. So people might drop out, people might pop up. It's all an ongoing thing. So.
Awesome.
I really appreciate you guys letting me on the show. Stoked to be on here, so
yeah, we're
really
glad to
appreciate
have
it.
you. It's good to have an ability and a place to showcase local
Most
talent.
definitely, yeah. Appreciate supporting local arts. Everybody and anybody to support local arts.
For sure. We appreciate you coming on today.
Thanks, man. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks.
You want to run back to the sponsors?
Yeah, I guess so.
Thank ourselves a little bit.
Why
don't you read about your book?
Okay.
Let's go to that Flint Project image. Yeah,
Okay, there we go. Flint Project, Volume 2 by Jennie Moench is a scrapbook of Flint. It consists of local art and poetry, interviews by a few key Flint people, and my own observations, stuff we do here in Flint. I try to name names and give anyone who hasn't been a part of Flint scene an idea of what we do here. It's on sale at Page's Bookstore on 2nd Street, Good Beans Cafe and Grad Trappers, or online at warriorpublicationsinc.com.
Oh yeah.
And then we have
Let's hit that
Nick's
second
book.
JPEG. Which of course is for Nick Fuster Clucks, Burn It All and Truck It Up. It's a 4th chapbook in a series of 6 based on collaborations with local artists. The cover was done by Sage Seaman through NIC Publishing, available online for download at niccuster.com, or you can get it from my backpack for only $3. If you too want to be a sponsor for the Creative Alliance Showcase, it's only $25 to the CA. Yeah, I know, what a value. You'll be helping us. Wow, you guys are great. And you'll be helping us pay for the program as well as promoting yourself with the help of Flint's coolest grassroots organization. Now our next guests are my homies, my home slices, the Decker Street Music Department. We gotta really get in close here for our very tiny audience.
Okay, great.
You see us? Yeah.
Yep.
So, Decker Street Music Department made up of Thomas, and David and Thomas.
Thanks for having us, guys.
Glad to have you guys. Glad you could jump on. So let's just talk a little bit about your style. Like, what would you describe your music as? It's me.
We're definitely surf rock, instrumental surf rock band.
Like the Beach Boys?
Yeah. No, not really.
Not totally. More like I derive a lot of my influence off Dick Dale.
Okay.
Ventures.
Ventures, yeah, that's what I kind of think of it.
Yeah,
for sure.
It's cool. It's really cool. I mean, I loved it when I first heard it. I'm like, oh, I got the surfer music guys, but I didn't know what your name was at first. And then every time I'd see you, I was like, "You're the surfer music guy." And I think he thought I was hitting on him at first. I really, honestly, just wanted him on the show. I mean, you know, honestly. Maybe I was hitting a little bit, but you know, mostly I was wanting him on the show, though. That was the. So anyway, but you guys are great, and you're going to have a show on April 14th, right?
April 14th at Michigan Compassion Center. You said the address earlier.
Yeah.
We do have a correction on that. We actually don't have DJ Naughty booked for the show.
It's okay. Still sounds like it's gonna be a pretty crazy show though.
It's gonna be like doors 7:30, going until probably about 3 more or so.
Awesome.
So cookout too?
Yeah, we're cooking out.
Should I bring some hot dogs or something?
Yeah, anyone can bring whatever they want. Yeah, that'd be great.
Is there gonna be skating or is that gonna?
Yeah, there's I think it's like a 6-foot mini ramp they got in there. Free, open skate.
Awesome.
Well, so how did you guys start playing that music? I mean, how did you end up liking that type of music? What
Yeah,
happened?
what's wrong with you guys?
Born with it.
Yeah, I suppose. I've always listened to surf rock. It's a passion of mine.
Yeah, I never listened to surf rock. I'm just a rocker.
See, I bring the surf. He brings the rock.
Yeah, I'm more of a rocker.
It's a good combination.
And you play?
I play guitar.
Drums and percussion.
Yeah, I like that drums and percussion. I bang anything.
That's right.
So how you been playing together?
Oh shit, since
Wow.
high school on and off, probably.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you
Better side of 5 years or so off now.
5 years. And you guys each have other bands that you're a part of, right? Or is this like the main focus right now of your careers?
Oh yeah, definitely the main focus right now. We do got another side project, adding Mark Perez on bass guitar. New project called Rotten West Indian, which is going to make his
Yes.
debut show at the April 14th
Awesome.
show at the Compassion Center.
Awesome.
Definitely a lot different from what we do as
Oh, absolutely.
DSMD.
Cool.
Are they going to have the indoor skating too?
Yeah.
in
Oh
that?
yeah,
Okay,
absolutely.
cool. So you can bring your skateboard if you
Yeah,
want it.
everybody's welcome to this. Have to sign a waiver at the ramp, and they're good to go.
For
Yeah,
sure.
and that was cool too. I was
Oh
watching.
yeah,
the
there's
skate. It was
a lot
really cool.
of good skaters came out last time the Polish show. That was really nice to see.
Well, yeah, just go watch it. Go watch it on the.
Yeah.
I think people get a bad idea when you say you're at the Compassion Center, like, oh, there's going to be all this weed smoking and all this stuff.
Oh no, it's a totally separate venue from the Compassion
Yeah.
Center. There's no medical marijuana card required to enter the facility. You know, it's totally Hathcock and Weibart production booking of the venue.
Who's Halfcock and Webbart?
That's us, me and Tom's production company.
Awesome. So you guys doing other shows in the future using that, or?
I hope so. This is the first thing we've ever put on, so we're
Awesome.
gonna see how it goes.
Maiden Voyage, that's what's up.
Yep.
Cool.
Are you guys both from Flint?
Well, we both went to school out in Clio, but yeah, originally.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was born at Hurley. Grew up on the east side and moved to Clio.
Yeah.
For
That's
sure,
what's
for sure.
That's
East
what's
side.
up. Now, a lot of
Back
surfing going on in Flint, though. I don't know.
You know,
More in Clio, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
who knows if the Beach Boys were ever on the surface?
Yeah, I don't know if they really surfed.
For sure.
Well, anyway.
So what types of influences do you guys have in general? Like you say you're a rocker, you say you're a surf rocker, but like, do you live like rock stars? Do you guys like, tell us about your daily life. How does the Decker Street Music Department,
Get their inspiration.
yeah, what do you guys do when school's out?
Crack a couple PBRs.
Yeah,
Let the jams flow.
let the muse talk to
Yeah.
you a little bit. That's cool. That's cool.
So how long have you guys been playing music?
Oh wow. I've been playing
Kick drumming in the womb.
longer than I haven't been alive. You know, probably,
Yeah.
probably like 12, at least 12 years.
Yeah, about the same here.
For sure.
So do you come from musical families?
Oh yeah, definitely.
I didn't. No, I just picked it up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my dad had a huge record collection.
Oh, but did he play music?
No, nothing.
He played on the
No, but he was really pumped about me playing music, so.
Oh, that's good. He's supportive anyway.
Mm.
That's cool.
It's good to make your parents proud of being a rock star.
Yeah,
It's
that's
kind of a
great.
rare thing.
Those first few years with the drum set were pretty endearing. We get props for that shit, so man, it sounded horrible. A good year and a half, maybe two. It's horrible.
Where does the name come from? Decker Street.
Well, we both live on Decker Street.
Okay.
Actually, what happened was Dave started getting mailed to the house under the name Decker Street Music Department, and we still didn't have a band name. And I was like, Dave, that's perfect, dude.
God talked
He's
to you,
genius,
saying, here, this
Yeah.
is it. Or the U.S. Postal Department, somebody did anyway.
Yeah, the man.
The man.
The man gave me my name.
Yeah.
It came to my house and
Yeah.
delivered it to me and said, thou shalt be Decker Street.
So are you guys like influenced by the Decker Street? Does that like play a part in your creative process?
Oh, definitely. It's a nice neighborhood back there off Decker Street behind Curzon Park there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, on the east side.
Sitting right in the corner.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's a very nice
A lot of
spot.
creative freedom over there.
Absolutely.
That's important.
Well, the she is definitely falling down on Decker Street and around the corners.
Hell yeah.
So, what are your plans? What do you want to accomplish with your music? What if you could do anything? If you could dream,
If you could deafen
dream.
any celebrity.
I could do
If you could
anything.
have a genie, what the heck?
I'm
would
gonna
you wish
win the
for?
Mega Millions lottery tomorrow. So that's
Okay.
$240 million. I got $47 in lottery club at work. You
Fuck
know?
yeah.
Okay,
I like
okay,
the
okay.
money. Buy the whole
You
east
guys
side.
could buy a sponsorship of the next show.
Yeah, you could.
Shit. Buy Howard Stern.
Copy a picture of your face, you're like smiling and shit.
Oh yeah, billboards everywhere.
So you're gonna, so you would just play for fun and not worry about money? Wouldn't that be cool if you just didn't have
That
to
would
worry
be
about money?
Probably on a cruise ship somewhere, yeah.
Your own cruise ship?
Yeah, yeah.
play
I mean,
on a cruise ship.
if Nick and I weren't paid all the money that we're paid, we
We would
have
sit
to hear-
around all
Yeah.
day long.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it'd
You
be
get some
great.
broadcasts from the ship, dude.
Yeah, I mean, we have to turn down Michael Moore. I mean, that's how good we are.
Oh, speaking of Michael Moore, that brought up something.
Oh, yeah, you were back there with him. Did you have to handcuff
No,
him?
there was a comment by a viewer
Oh, really?
said you wouldn't show up to a birthday show. Just so you know, DSMD will play any kid's birthday show.
Oh,
That's what's up.
cool. That's
You
cool.
can quote them, because this
That's
is
cool.
We'll
live.
dress
Yeah.
up like clowns too.
Yeah,
Oh, whoa,
We're cheap.
yeah.
I like that.
Scary clowns? I like
Sounds
scary
like a
clowns.
Yeah,
bad
happy
movie.
clowns.
Yeah, okay.
Go either way.
Yeah, it depends if you're scared of clowns, I guess.
Yeah. Well, you know. Anyway, or you could be a pirate.
So do you guys do bar mitzvahs and weddings, or?
Absolutely.
Yeah, sure.
I'll wear a
You will
yarmulke.
prostitute your art, you know, here, right?
I like
That's what we were
that.
talking about Friday.
Entertainment industry, it's a tough
Oh,
It's
Yeah.
important to be like
It's
flexible,
pretty
Gotta be very
especially,
versatile, you know.
especially in terms of cultural diversity. You know, you guys should
So, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, how's it? Oh,
play a quinceañera. Just have some fun, man.
pardon.
Quinceañera, that's the 15th birthday of a young girl, if you didn't know.
Is it wedding?
I didn't
Say it
know.
one more
Mexico,
time.
right?
America.
Well, say it one more time.
Quinceañera.
Oh, it's Spanish.
It's a quinceañera.
Cool, cool. So a Bob is
It's kind of like a bat mitzvah, which is the girl version of a bar mitzvah in the Jewish, you know, knowledge.
Yeah.
But for a 15-year-old girl, it's her big birthday.
Huh. Sweet 16 kind of a thing.
Sweet 15.
Sweet
Oh.
15.
15.
A little earlier over there.
They
Yeah.
grow up fast in Mexico, I guess.
You guys, have you ever considered playing in the schools? Like going out and saying, you too could be a rock star!
You
And just
know.
like jamming.
Have you seen that
Not
Jump
the greatest
Street?
role model.
No, there's like that Jump
Those are
Street
the
movie.
ones.
They dress
21
up.
Jump Street?
Well, yeah, and there's a movie now, and they dress up like they pretend that they're in high school, and then they can infiltrate the school. You guys could pretend to be. They look young. Look, you shave your face. Well, you know what? You don't
Yeah,
even
you're
have
like
to do
this
that
one
actually.
badly, like
You guys
we
are
came
like
back in
35.
And then you could be like the stars
You
of
look
the
like you're
prom.
17. It's really nice.
Really, you could be the
Those guys
stars of
made
the
face
prom.
weed.
Start all over again. You could rule. If only I knew now what I didn't know then.
That's true.
You didn't know then. You did.
Anyway, that was just a
Yeah.
thought.
Well-
I threw it out there. Yeah.
You guys got any other projects you want to talk about? Because I like talking to people in sunglasses a lot.
Yeah.
A little
Why are
less
you wearing,
pressure.
what's behind those sunglasses anyway? Is there a reason? Or is
Blind people.
Okay. Oh, okay. Cool.
That's the reason right there.
He's
I'm waiting for
having
somebody
a-
to ask.
Yeah. He has got a. He's on the witness protection thing or something. Anyway.
Well, if you guys want to stick around, we got a few videos we're
Yeah.
going to show.
Oh yeah. You want to show the video?
And,
Let's
and
do
we like
that.
to make comments.
And,
You guys look like
and we
you got
can talk
comments to
about the
say.
video.
Yeah. Doesn't need sound. It's
What
in
video is it?
Yeah, it's a video.
What video do we have?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
the Pirates
it's the
and
French
Whore
Whores and Pirates video.
Yay!
So let's
French
give a little
Whores
more
and
background
Pirates.
about this.
Okay.
For March's art walk,
Yeah. Well, I
Jennie
already
was-
talked about it.
well, let's give them a
Well,
quick little.
well, they'll hear it on the video too.
Will they hear it?
Yeah.
But we're talking over it.
Yeah. Well, the video's not playing yet, is it? Okay.
Oh, it's okay.
Okay, here we go. Here it goes. We'll talk about it afterward.
Okay, Jenny. So how did this controversy start?
Well, some friends of mine and I were talking, and we thought that it would be fun to make Art Walk a little bit more interesting, include more people, and we wanted to make it a tribute to those shabby chic French women of the 19th century. So I made an event called French Whores at Art Walk. And the event, the way that it was worded is I just said that we wanted to dress like French whores for the Art Walk. And the only rule was that we blacken out at least one of our front teeth. I tried to include men by saying that it would be fun to have some bearded ladies of the night. And then the game would be that we would just take video clips. Everybody who wanted to could take video clips of all, try to get one of each whore, and then also the surprised reactions of the people who weren't in the loop and didn't know what was going on, and put them together for a Art Walk video, like we normally have an Art Walk video. So.
Cool. So then what happened?
Well, I was surprised by the reactions. I mean, the first couple were positive, and then all of a sudden I was bombarded with all of these angry people.
Well, what were the reactions?
Well, they were saying that I was encouraging prostitution, and I tried to explain that it was 19th century, prostitutes, so I didn't know how it related, but I did add a second rule. So now the second rule is that no professional whores unless it's a character that you play on stage.
So did that help?
Not really. They were still angry. I think some people just wanted to be angry. But anyway, they were just angry, and so finally I said, well then I didn't want to tarnish Flint's image, and so I added a third rule, and that was that you could be a pirate if you wanted to. I even changed the name of the event. Changed it to French Whores at Art Walk or Dress Like a Pirate at Art Walk.
So what happened next with the Facebook stuff?
Oh, it goes on and on. People were so angry. And so here's an example of this is exactly what happened. So, as you can see, this is the original event with the addition of slash maid and or dress as a pirate. Then I included the discussion that followed, but I tried to put things in order from top to bottom, but I got it all mixed up. There was so much of it. I changed the names to letters of the alphabet until I ran out of letters, and then I used alphanumeric characters, except for my own name, of course. I thought it was interesting the way the conversation kind of ebbed and flowed. It seems to change course with whoever spoke the loudest. It's as if the dissenters were afraid to add their own arguments. When someone did venture to put a contradictory, message in there, a small one, then other people would kind of jump in. It's kind of interesting. It's just like real life, or on the playground maybe. Maybe adults aren't so different from children when it comes to peer pressure. And yet everyone in this discussion is speaking from the safety and security of their own homes, but not anonymously. I wonder where the conversation would have went if none of us knew one another from the real world. See, people from the physical world who know me know that although I tend to be an instigator, I rarely mean any harm. I think of myself as a muse, always trying to inspire, get people to do, to follow through, right, wrong, or whatever. But it's fun to read through if you want to read through some of it. In fact, there's even some things I didn't notice before, like references that this is similar to Nazis and the Holocaust. I mean, come on. But anyway, in the end, no one showed up as a French whore, and the only pirate there was me.
Okay.
You ready? Alright. Well, here I am at Art Walk, and as you can see, in the spirit of compromise, I've just chosen to dress as a pirate. And just to make sure there is absolutely no confusion, I made a sign.
Good.
Okay, and here I am at Buckham. Yes, that's right. I'm a pirate. Hi.
She's got a pirate hat and everything.
Hi.
Can you tell her what the pirates say?
What do pirates say?
Yar.
They do? Yar? Cool.
Have a good evening, pirates.
Yeah, thank you. And this is Drake Dorman? Is that how that's said? Dorman, okay.
radio, television, print, and web-based media right within our state-of-the-art production studio. Advertising.
Alas, I'm just a misunderstood pirate. Puritanical views shackle my creativity. I've been censored. They've taken the ho-ho out of my yo-ho-ho. Alas. Woe is me.
Jenny, where's your eye patch?
Someone said that it might offend people who wear eye patches, so I had to take it off. What is art? What am I doing?
That was kind of wild.
Yeah, it was interesting, huh? Well, do you remember being there for the filming of it? Anyway, but yeah, that was
I mean,
that was
pre-production
fun.
is always different than post-production.
Yeah, well, it's
Like, it
I
came
guess
out-
This was like your first
I like how it
viewing of
ended
it.
with drama. Wake up.
Yeah, like
People that know.
Yeah.
I know. I think
Yeah.
it's funny.
yeah.
I actually got handed our note from our producer. We have a few events that we forgot to announce. So I'm going to do that super quickly. Including, I forgot about Brian Stadler, our last guest. He has this April 13th, just during our walk, he has a group show with Ron Mann and Tyler Hayes down at Stir the Imagination. So if you really want to get a good peek at Brian's work, he has two shows that are going to be up. This one's going to be up April 13th for the Art Walk downtown Flint, so you really have no excuse to miss it. Stir the Imagination, which is next to Paul's Pipe Shop.
What was
Also,
it?
April 13th,
April 13th.
second Friday in April.
And I love this message.
So yeah, this is from our producer.
Okay.
So
You ran
there
out of
is a
paper.
punk rock rummage sale, I believe at Churchill's, March 24th. So come check that out. It's gonna be dope. In Detroit, myself, local artist Paulie Everett, and a few other like major Detroit cats are part of this thing called Hostile Takeover, which is also April 13th, same night. I guess I forgot it was gonna be the same night, so I'm gonna miss your show, Brian. But it's gonna be down in Detroit. Essentially, it's like a giant art block party outside this gallery show. It's gonna be very awesome. More details coming soon on that. And probably the next day in Jackson is going to have a DJ gallery show as part of District 7, which is our show out there. And I think there's a Facebook group and some online presence if you're interested in checking that out. I believe it's DISTRIKT, District 7. So check it out, April 14th. And then the Zine Fest, which is also I think a Charles Shaver production, is going to be, I'm assuming it's the 65, might be Lunch Studio, but it's going to be June 8th either way, so that's coming up in the next little bit. Prepare yourself to buy some books, Flint, Michigan, because you got some writers out there that are hungry.
Yeah. You know another thing we don't talk about, haven't talked about too much because it's still in the works, but that's that Flint Road Show thing. That
That's
we're
the
gonna
same
be
day?
doing. No, it's going to start, I think April 19th is the first day. What we want to do is, it's going to be a Creative Alliance event. What we're going to do is we want to travel to other cities outside of Flint because, well, the suburbs, they're kind of scared of us. But, so we're going to go to other urban areas and see if maybe we can get more cooperation and, people
Networking opportunities.
Yeah, networking opportunities. And then, so the first trip is going to be April 19th, and that's when we're going to go to Detroit. I secured a Todd Nicola, this will be new to you, sculpture, so that we're going to put that, we're going to go to the Heidelberg Project, and we're going to put that sculpture in different places, take photographs of it, do a video. And I was hoping that the video could be of some street poets. That's why I was kind of hoping maybe I could see you or one of our other street poets. And then another trip we're going to make is we're going to go, and then what we'll do is we'll use these videos and these JPEGs and this stuff to make a little video that we'll keep you abreast of here on the show. So probably it would be abreast. Yeah. Is that breast? I don't know. Okay. So that will be on the So that happens in April, so it'll probably be the May show that we'll have that verse video on.
Awesome.
And then after that, the next month, I think we're going to go to, I don't know, we've planned trips to East Lansing, to Saginaw, and to Grand Traverse, and there's several cities. And all of them have something going on that day that we want to go there. Oh, one of them is Jackson Prison. That's a cool place. I've been there once before. The old prison is an artist colony now, and so there are all these artists that live together, and they are having an event where they are decorating bras for a breast cancer organization. Yeah, as a fundraiser.
Decorating bras in prison.
Yeah, so we need some decorated bras, and and so everybody wants to decorate a bra, and then we want to take a video maybe of the person wearing the bra in different places in the city. I'm just trying to be creative with different kinds of videos. But anyway, we want to take videos and photography in each city that we go to. We also want to make friends with the people that, like our organization in that city. So we're going to try to go to, like, a free thing that they're having, so we don't have to pay because we have no money. And then one trip that I'm planning is I want to go to Grand Traverse, and that's on the lake.
Traverse City.
Traverse City, I'm sorry. And so we want to go to Traverse City, and I think for the video, they're having a wine and art show, so we're going to go to the wine and art show, and they have theirs in this old mental hospital, which I think would be a really cool place to take pictures of, I can just imagine. But anyway, it'd be old and decrepit. Anyway, so then with the video the next day, I thought, is if we could spend the night, then maybe we could have performers maybe dancing on the beach, and that could be our video. I mean, I'm trying to get a little bit of Flint, take a little bit of Flint with us, and then when we come back, make friends there. Then we're going to have a big event, maybe in the spring of 2013, maybe in the fall of 2012, where we're going to invite these people back, let them put their artwork in our art show so that they really come to the show, and then have art for sale. At the show, so that artists can have entertainment, have videos, all the videos that we've taken. So it kind of like try to, because right now in Flint,
it's pretty insular.
We're really supportive of each other, but we don't have any money. We're just like passing the same $10 bill to each other. We need to infuse some other areas, and the suburbs just aren't working out for us most of the time. So that's why I thought if we went to other urban areas where they might more appreciate urban art and entertainment, we might be more well receptive and also learn some things. Grand Traverse isn't urban, but it's different. Anyway, so that's what that's about. I think our first trip's going to be April 19th. If anybody's interested in getting involved with that, though, you got to be a member of Creative Alliance. Hop on board and tell me that your ideas, because it's still open.
Sure.
So anyway.
We got a few minutes, but I don't think we've ever ended a show early.
I know it. It's like we've got 5 minutes.
It's a beautiful day out there. I don't know if you can tell it from the studio, but we got skylights all above us, and it's just like, it's phenomenal out there. You want to just end early and go have a picnic or something crazy?
Play some frisbee.
We could go drink some wine.
Drink some wine, play some frisbee, run in traffic. Let's do something crazy.
Around the old pigskin.
Awesome.
There we go.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna start this little. My name's Nick Custer, and thank you for watching the Creative Alliance Showcase.
And I'm Jennie Moench, and I appreciate you taking time out of your day to watch us.
And we'll catch you super soon. Thanks to Brian Stadler, thanks to Decker Street Music Department. I like this buzz I got going on. And
peace out.
Peace out.
Peace out.
See you next time.
Later, Gators.
Are you there, Jen, to turn us off?
This is where we do the news stuff.
Streets. You can do anything on the streets.
So we'll talk about
Jennie.
Yeah, are you still videotaping?
This is the backstage version of the show.
Yeah, man.
What do you want?
This is where we are.
I just want to hear what's up.
Oh, man.
I really want to
bro.
smoke a
Hey.
Cut the
cigarette.
throats of lambs and shit.
Yeah, you and the camera.
Bring me 7 virgins.
Down. Any last words of wisdom?
How about that party that we're not supposed to talk about?